What's up, everybody? It's Friday, April 10th, and this is episode 24 of the Micro Galaxy Squadcast, the show dedicated to all things Star Wars Micro Galaxy Squadron. We've been gone a month and have way too much to catch up on tonight. Series 11 is now in some lucky hands. Somebody made a whoopsie, astronauts have landed, and we've got a rare TIE fighter to give away. Tonight with me to go through all of this, once again, Mr. Microfleet, Kevin Tanner.
Oh my gosh, what's going on? Oh, there you are. Hey, everybody. What's happening? I clicked that button and I lost the screen, but I'm here. Hey, cool. Everybody.
It looked fine for me, so I didn't know if you were having a stroke or what was going on.
Oh, yeah, no problem. No strokes here, just some technical challenges. What's been going on, Cole? It has been a while.
Man, I don't know how it ended up being a month, but yeah, things have been very, very crazy, both in life and in Micro Galaxy. But
yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, it's that time of year, where it's things are a little bit nuts, and it's kind of hard to make schedules work and things like that. So
I'm with you.
Glad to be back.
Agreed.
I think it was a little opportune given some news that dropped very, very recently.
Yeah.
That at least we were able to get on tonight and be on top of some news. We're covering some fairly new news. Everything else, I think a lot of you guys have been privy to for several weeks now. But
yeah,
it's always fun to rehash, recap, react, and chat with you guys and see how everybody's feeling about everything. How about you, Kevin? How you been?
Totally. I've been likewise. It has been like drinking from a fire hose here the past few weeks. It's been out of control. I'm not really sure what happened between, like March 5th or 10th. And then all of a sudden it was like all hell broke loose and
1 month to the
crazy.
day.
Yeah.
We are back 1 month to the day. I think the last one was March 10th. We are back April 10th.
Okay. Gotcha.
Hopefully the longest we'll ever be away from you guys.
I haven't been able to keep up with anything. I still got 3 reviews here to do. I've got, I just like really quick ripped out a bunch. Like I'm driving home trying to get things done, and yeah,
Slipping.
It's been wild. Oh my gosh.
It's that time of year. Yeah.
No kidding. Yep. Big time.
Kevin,
time of
chat. Kevin didn't even know what was going on. Chat. Have the astronauts made it out of the spacecraft yet? Have they pulled those guys out? I know we might have some people that are trying to watch the splashdown as they sit there and the pre-recorded footage of people crawling out there. Do you think it's fake? Are you a truther, Kevin?
About what? Them taking an actual flight around the moon?
Yeah.
Yes, I believe that they actually did that.
Yeah.
I think there's enough scientific evidence to prove that. So
yeah, it pretty wild. I was watching it right up until we went live here, trying to see, but they were not out yet. They're just chilling inside there, bobbing up and down in the water. But pretty cool stuff.
Yeah.
Lots been going on since we're talking about all this stuff going on with us. A lot's been going on in the world since we last met, Kevin.
Dude.
That we won't get into, but it just absolute insanity all around.
No kidding.
Star Wars, personal lives, global, everything. But it's fun to take a break from all that and talk about some super, super important stuff like toys.
That's right. Yeah. Well, I'm glad we're able to get together and do this because
that's what we're here for.
A nice departure from reality for a little while.
Good to see everybody back in chat too. Gonna go all the way back here. Adelphi here early. What's up, man? Carabas Squadron. Love that. Douglas Gonk, Davis Tom, Straswa. What's up, man? Good to see Michael, TK. How's it going? Robbie Chess, Jordan Blaney, Stargazer. What's up, man? V Squared. Run through here. John Howard here. How you doing, man? Thanks for the donation last episode, I believe.
Yeah, that's right.
Was that
right? And for the photos too.
Yeah, we used photos and he donated the giveaway last episode, a whole month ago.
Right.
Davis Tom, Nick Hernandez, all kinds of people. JJ Bonks, Douglas Gonk. I think I said you already. Lots and lots of familiar names. Matt Healy. What's going on, guys? Everybody doing good?
Yeah, let's hope everybody out there, certainly in like the Midwest, is finding some of the Series 11 that we have yet to get here on the East Coast. Although I
Listen,
will say, this has been over the last few weeks, Cole, it has been a little bit of a nice thing that actually the East Coast started to get some stuff before the West
sure,
Coast,
sure.
which is
Yep.
maybe the first time that that's happened in years.
Not upset about it at all. The West Coast has been living large for the last 9 waves. So,
Yeah, no
uh,
kidding.
touche. Now we've got a little bit of love over here. But really, yeah, the Midwest is where it's at. I feel like I need to move somewhere where there's a Meijer close by.
I know, no kidding.
What?
I just
Who would
wish
have
they
thought
had.
Meijer grocery store is the goat retailer of Micro Galaxy?
Mhm. The best thing
Wild.
about that place too is it seems like they get kind of like the whole series all at once instead of like when you get the first
Yeah,
wave of just the commons and you got to get through all those at least until you get to start to see some chases and rares. But
yeah. I hadn't thought about that, but they do. Walmart will trickle light armor
mhm,
3 or 4 weeks later, starfighters, and they'll
mhm,
be one half of the wave, the cases they're getting, and it's
yeah,
pretty disjointed. So, yeah, man, Myers getting the whole wave out, getting light armor, starfighters, DC Metro watching us
watching us
on
on
a
a
theater
theater
size
size,
screen. I
love
hope it's
that.
IMAX.
I hope you
Uh,
got good sound system there too.
uh,
I'll try to go real deep, see if we can get the bass going.
hit this, hit the subs, hit the LFE channel. Switch
Yeah, there
straight
you
from
go.
Artemis to this. Yeah,
Not
not
quite
quite
IMAX.
IMAX, he says. Yeah,
That's
man.
great. Well, thanks
We
for
we
tuning in.
we do have a giveaway. Kevin, I
Yeah,
think I know what generous soul provided this
yeah,
episode's giveaway, but I'm going to let you say it just in case I'm wrong.
for sure. So tonight's giveaway for anybody that's super excited about this, we haven't come up with a name yet. Should we come up with a name first, or you want me to show it off?
A name for the giveaways or for
Yeah,
the hashtag?
the name for the hashtag.
I will I will explain the hashtag after we show it off.
Okay, all right, here we go. So from a local guy here, Jimmy D, we've got our Twilight Squadron TIE Fighter.
Love it.
So thank you very much for the donation. This is hopefully going to go to somebody that really needs it and wants it. And very excited to be able to have this guy to give away.
Well, and that's one that honestly, even if you already have it,
You can
can't
always use
hurt to
more.
have another, right?
That is
Nobody's
100%
upset
right.
if they get 2 of those. Very generous. I was correct. I just didn't want to be wrong and get the name wrong on that.
No worries.
But super appreciative for that. So I'm gonna go over here and we'll just start. We'll kick things right off with collecting keywords for that. I've
Okay.
opened it up. So I'm thinking, Kevin, follow me here.
Okay.
Twilight Squadron TIE Fighter, Twilight Squadron, Twilight, Vampires, Vampires in Twilight, Sparkle. Hashtag Sparkle is what we're look. He
That
knew.
was
He
a
knew. BVL knew exactly where I was going.
oh
And
my
there's a
god.
delay. So I know that hadn't hit, but hit. That's amazing. Hashtag Sparkle. He knew. Although I will say that second
Oh, that's
Sparkle you
great.
typed there, not the correct spelling of Sparkle. Hashtag Sparkle, SPARKLE.
Oh my gosh.
Capitalization does not matter. Spelling absolutely does matter. You can only enter once. Once again, thank you to Jimmy D.
That was a pretty deep cut to get to that one, Cole. I'm not going to lie to you.
Oh,
I'm kind of impressed. Who came? Did you come up with that on your own, or did
I
somebody?
did. I'm kind of ashamed, but
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
yeah.
Oh, I love it,
Just
man.
Kevin, you wouldn't believe the unhinged things that just go on a daily basis in here. Just
In your head.
absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. It's
Oh, that's
scary
the
up there.
best.
What's up, Hal Runner? Hashtag Sparkle for hashtag Sparkle to enter the giveaway, Hal Runner. Not going to explain it to you. You're just going to have to figure it out.
Yeah.
It's done. Anybody who missed it, they're going to wonder why. Well, like, why is chat filled with hashtag Sparkle? They won't know until if they go back and watch the replay. You're going to have to back. Figure it out.
The best.
While you're here, after you've entered hashtag Sparkle, maybe consider dropping a thumbs up or a follow on our channels. Much appreciated. Sure. We would love that. Let the algorithms do their thing. But I think it's time we dive into things because we've got quite a bit to get through. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and pull up the banner for our first segment. Kevin, we want to know what's been happening at retail over the last month.
All right.
Here's your peg warning.
Here. Okay, team. Here we go. All right. So first off, I don't have an image for this. For some reason, didn't get transferred over. But Walmart has redone their Star Wars section. And some of them actually have 2 Star Wars sections. So there is a massive end cap that has a gigantic AT-AT on it. And then it has, like 3 sides almost of Star Wars stuff. So you got Black Series, Micro Galaxy Squadron, and then a bunch of other stuff on there as well. So anybody who sees that in there, likely you're going to see some of the newer Micro Galaxy Squadron stuff. So you've got the Razor Crest on there, the AT-AT, the Bomber set, the Rogue One set. And then Series 10 and Series 11 blind boxes are showing up.
Here we go, Kevin. I got you.
The shuttle
real high tech here.
Okay. All right, hold on. Let me bring it up. All right. So, this isn't even the end cap. Hold on a second here.
Real high tech here.
Oh, that's a great one. So yeah,
so this is my store here.
Oh, nice. So there is actually some of you that actually do have this layout of this specific setup here. Has a ton of Micro Galaxy Squadron. The 2 things that are on there that you can't see because there's nothing on the pegs is right above those bombers. That's 4 pegs for light armor class and starfighter class. So there is quite a bit of opportunity there to fill that out, which will be very exciting.
And they did go back and add in one of these pegs here, they added all the Magna Guards that we have at this store.
Nice. Oh, there you go.
So the for some reason those got moved to clearance and then promptly moved back.
Yeah,
because I saw them and took them up there, and I was like, "Hey, are these? Can you ring these up?" Not on clearance, so they got moved back.
Yeah,
but yeah, they had, at least 4 Y-wing sets, if not more. I think this store got in 6 Y-wing sets.
Great.
They had 4 total Rogue One sets, several AT-ATs, a bunch of Razor Crests, a couple of the human centipede thing with Lambda shuttles doing the thing there, and Series 10 and Series 11 Scouts and Magna Guard. I will say a lot of that is now gone. All of the Y-wing sets are gone. The Rogue One sets are gone. I don't know if there's an AT-AT left. I think the AT-ATs might be gone as well. So we've just got a few Razor Crests, and the shuttle sets are still there.
Yeah. And I've seen that setup as well as the one that has the big end cap on it. And the stores that it seems like you have one or the other. And so there's some stores that have that big end cap with the AT-AT on it, has all the stuff on there. But then they have a separate section that's a little further down the aisle that has some of the other Star Wars stuff that hasn't been moved off of it. So they're still keeping that area in it. And then you have the setup like Cole showed where it just has that and there is no end cap like display.
It's the Wild West. They're doing whatever they want over there. But
yes, it is.
We still have the collector, like kind of like the end cap / aisle deal.
Oh, they have the aisle thing still going.
They had the kind of collector thing. That
Yeah.
got turned into all Lego Star Wars Smart Brick sets,
Mm,
and they are still all Lego Smart Brick sets because they're not selling. So
no, they are
they
not.
took that whole end of the big toy aisle and made that just a massive Star Wars section now.
Hmm.
But
Cool.
things were getting scarce for a while, so it's nice to see lots of Star Wars. Target, on the other hand, really strange. I don't know where Star Wars stuff is at my Target. There is only like one little
Hmm.
rack, that's like the add-on rack at the end of an aisle that has the Black Series stuff on it.
Yeah, I
And
saw
I
that.
can't even find the rest of the Star Wars stuff at this Target anymore. It's crazy.
Wow. Yeah, so I've seen I think all of the Targets that I've been to have the same setup where they've got it's kind of like a weird setup. They've got a couple shelves that go over and then they have like a big area where they have all of the wrestling stuff and they
Mm-hmm.
have a very small section of Star Wars. And
This
so
is one
the
with a Disney store in it.
okay, yeah, this one does
If
not
that
have
makes
that.
any, they've got the big square for the Disney
Okay.
store stuff.
Nice. Yeah, the ones that I've got near me don't have that. But at so get this at the Target, and I had messaged you guys. I went by, they had the same type of thing, the little display on the side, had the full wave of the white box Black Series.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, this seems really odd that these are still here. Like, am I missing something? And so, anyways, grabbed a couple that again I have sitting right here, still ready to do the review on them. And then at the Walmart that I go to, get this, they they have the same exact type of display that's on the side,
Mm-hmm.
and directly in front of that, they have one of those wire racks that's literally fastened in front of the Black Series display that has like Uno cards and whatnot. So you literally can't even see them. You can just see the edge of the box that's on the left side. And you kind of have to like reach your hand in there to grab what's back there. Which I'm like, what are you guys doing? That is the stupidest idea ever. So must have been an oversight when they put that up, or some boss was like, "You better get those Uno cards up there," and just completely trapped the Black Series.
Just flying off the shelves, Uno
Yeah.
cards.
So there's a Vader's dual's end in there,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's got some of the other white box versions. I was just like, whatever, man. So, anyways, other thing that has actually been showing up at Walmart is the Twilight Squadron. So we've got a giveaway tonight. Although, it does look like these are beginning to show up. It seemed like there for, again, like you mentioned, a period of time, we just didn't have any, um, refresh. So we got, like, the first wave of the, Series 10 stuff, and it was basically just Geonosian starfighters and those TIE Advanced protos and nothing else.
And
And so
and
now,
really,
finally, we got this.
light armor has always been strange
Yeah,
distribution.
for sure.
I feel like there's always something strange going on with getting light armor onto shelves.
Now, granted, in the last series that we had that had Ezra, that seemed like, man, those things flowed out real fast. It was like Ezra started showing up and then everybody was able to grab one.
Yeah, I still didn't see many around me. I think the cloud cars, um,
Cloud
series
cars
not
never showed up.
series 9 and 10.
Hmm.
I saw a little bit. The cloud
Yeah, what
cars
was
I came across a couple times, but that was it. I
Oh,
never
yeah.
saw a TIE Defender in store. Never saw
Oh,
uh,
really, man?
any of that. No, I mean light armor
Yeah,
has just been really hard to come by around here, and I look, at least a couple times a week. So
yeah,
real
yeah.
strange.
So Ezra and the Defender Elite, I think those got a pretty good run at Walmart's for the most part. But certainly interesting to see the Twilight Squadron. Hopefully, these flood in similar to what Ezra did,
Hmm.
because they'll kind of all hit at once in like a pretty big wave all across the
And
US.
even even if you can't find them around you, it should still drive the aftermarket price down on it
Yeah,
and make it a little easier to obtain if somebody is really
For sure.
wanting to grab another one without having to go the vault
Vault set.
route with a collector's box.
Yeah. Although the vault set with 30% off was a pretty sweet deal. I think it ended up being like 56
Absolutely.
bucks or something like that.
Oh
So
yeah.
it's not even $10, it's like $12 a ship,
Yeah, it's amazing.
which is great.
Especially when they're mostly like fleet builder waves.
Yeah,
Waves that are great to have duplicates of.
for sure. And this one definitely is. So moving on, we've got so I think that's everything at Walmart. So then we already mentioned this earlier, but Series 11 continues to show up at Meyer stores out in the Midwest. So if you have one near you, go ahead and check it out. And if anybody finds one and wants to donate it to the review channel, totally in for that. I will pay for shipping and the item. So, anyways, moving on, we've got Amazon. So Amazon has had Series 11 up for pre-order pretty consistently for both Starfighter and Light Armor class. And still, Light Armor class bundles seem to be a great way to be able to grab in the chase without having to get the whole case to find it. I don't know that has anybody found a case that has Obi-Wan in it yet?
I feel like someone told me yes, but I have not seen a post of that.
Okay. Yeah, it seems
Um,
like they've gotten out, and they did
so
this with the last wave too.
if it is happening or has happened, I have not seen it, so it can't be just at scale. It hasn't been more than a couple times because I haven't seen it anywhere.
Yeah.
TK says he's seen that. So you found a Kenobi from Series 11 on shelves, TK? I assume it's happening. Someone told me they had seen a post, so
Yeah.
but again, it's kind of this thing where it is not common to find the that alternate case assortment here in the first
Yeah, the first
wave
run.
of
Right.
shipments to Walmart.
For sure.
So yeah,
Yeah, and I will say too, to be perfectly honest, I mean, for me, it's like
yeah,
kind of like a throwaway chase, like whatever. Not a super cool one, but either
it's
way,
the
if
first.
you're
It is the
looking,
first one of its kind, right?
yes,
The
with
figure.
Obi-Wan with the
Yeah,
gauntlets on his arms, yeah, yeah, and if you want to
this
see
is
any
like
more,
a later series season Clone Wars look,
yeah,
right? So he
correct,
doesn't have the shoulder armor, but he's got just the tabard and like gauntlets, right?
just the gauntlets on, yeah,
So a new look, sort of. I still would love for them to replace the arms with robe arms and give us a proper Episode 3 Kenobi. Seems like it'd be really easy to do now.
yeah. Yeah, and if you're looking to see what they all look like, you can check out the review on my channel. I've reviewed the whole series of Scout Class. So, um, and
But
one
they
of the
are
things,
coming just because I see some people in chat. This is specifically Walmart. Amazon is shipping Kenobi in the bundles, with light
in the
armor.
bundles,
People are
yes,
absolutely finding Kenobi in those. So
yep,
he's out there. It's just I haven't seen any post, and it feels like there haven't been a ton of posts
yeah.
from specifically Walmart case assortments.
Now, what do you think about the moving to 5 Scout Class versus having 6 or 8?
I mean, why? I don't know.
Hmm.
I'd be curious to know what the strategy is there. I would assume there's a reason for that,
Hmm.
but we've gone from what? We've gone from 8 to 6, now to 5.
Yeah. And so we got 8 for 5 series, and then we got 6 for 5 series. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. We got 6 for 5 series. So maybe we'll get 5 for 5 series, and then they're going to go to 4 for 5 series. But yeah, I've got 8 and then 6. Yeah.
And as with the rest of Series 11, we've
3,
ditched
4.
the rares,
We have.
and we have an Armada. So
The
yeah,
Armada
I
does
don't.
not make any sense for Scout Class. Like, what I mean, if you're gonna do an armada, do it of a scout, of like a trooper of some sort. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the only I don't know what the deal is with Mando. I mean, I guess it's just to get Mando back on shelves again, and they know the Razor Crest is out there, so uh there's going to be plenty of Beskar Mandos on the shelf with the Razor Crest. So maybe
Yeah.
it's a strategy just to get the Mandalorian back out there and not be exactly the same. So they're putting in the Durasteel Mando just to get him back out there for the movie.
Now
That would be,
the one
I don't
thing
know.
about this Mandalorian as an Armada edition, Armada is supposed to be something that's updated deco of some sort. Although it seems like it's not necessarily updated deco, it's just a change. And the Armada edition Mando looks worse than any of the other Mandalorians that we have, considering all of the scout class, even the Series 1 scout class.
Hmm.
Because this one actually, it doesn't have his boots painted. So all the rest of it looks the same as the Series 1, except for his boots aren't painted. So I'm
There's
like,
there's less deco on this.
yeah, why
Yeah,
are you giving us less on this versus giving us more? Um,
yeah,
it just seems kind of silly, just like another like throwaway version of the Scout. But
yeah.
either way,
I don't know what's going on with the five. I don't know. I assume there's some good reasoning there.
hmm
I don't know what it would be, but I'd be curious to find out what
yeah,
makes that more attractive. It, I think
maybe on a
it's
cost end, easier to be able to package them. They don't have to produce as many order to still be able to fill out the same cases.
I guess, but it still feels like you could have. It feels like the more that are in an assortment, the more likely somebody is just to buy the whole case.
Right.
I would say, you get down
Yeah,
to
there's no
five, and
need to buy the whole case
so
anymore.
and that's what I just grabbed a few, and ended up doing pretty well on them
hmm
without crazy duplicates. But yeah, I don't feel the need to buy a whole case anymore like I was.
Yeah.
And
If you find a
specifically with this wave, the only army builder is the Phase 2 clone, so it feels a little risky. You're going to get a lot of duplicates of a single character micro
yeah,
figure there in this assortment. So yeah, I
and
bought half the case.
yeah, I'll give a quick tip here on this. I'm not going to give you the full diagram. Oh, there you go. They're out of the capsule. Everyone's okay.
Thank you,
The world
Jessica.
can
They
continue
are.
to operate. So, if you just grab the front four instead of getting all three, the front four.
I believe Kevin might have just knocked his computer off of so I will tell you guys, I do not see him on here at all. He totally disconnected, and there was a sound.
How about the drama of that?
Did you I was just telling everyone, I was like, he is gone, but there was a sound right before you did this. I'm like, he might have just flipped his computer off of his desk.
My phone is sitting right here on my trust. This place is an absolute disaster. I can't believe I can even sit in this chair. And my mouse is on my lap because if I have the mouse on the computer, you'll hear every single click that I make. So I moved my hand down to the mouse and I hit my phone and it hit the clicker on the mouse and logged me out. So, anyways, back
What are
to
the odds? Why was the clicker on the
dude. No, no idea how it was even on a spot where it could click out. But either way, get the front four of the case. As long as it's a fresh case, you stand a pretty good chance of getting all four commons. So the
It was I get what everybody's saying now about Jazzwares coming for you. You were right as you were trying to tell everybody. Now
secret,
I see look, Jazzwares took him out to hide the secret. Kevin's been silenced. Jazzwares did it.
yeah,
Yeah.
There you go.
So you're saying because within reason, the
Mm-hmm.
last number of waves, most waves,
Mm-hmm.
the case assortments are consistent. Most of you probably know this. This might be news to some of you guys. The placement of the assortments is pretty consistent across every case that shows up in stores.
Yeah.
So Kevin's saying if you buy just the front four of a case that hasn't been, let's say, handled, you're saying you ought to be good to get one of each. Is that right?
Yeah. I think so. You stand a pretty good chance at it. There is the case right there.
So you
Look
got
out.
this.
Oh, wrong button. There we go. Yep.
The front four that you're looking at, if you grab those, you will get one of each.
More
Unless
than
it's a
likely.
Kenobi case. So
Yeah. Unless it's, yes, exactly. Yeah, I mean, I think it's interesting. The one advantage of having only 6 and the one thing that I really do like about having or sorry, the one advantage of having 5 is that it's very easy to complete the series very quickly. So,
if you
unfortunately,
only
the
knew.
fortunately the Amazon packs that I got had one Kenobi, and so boom, done. Found the common case, got that, the end. Done.
TK says, "What's next? Bringing digital scales to the stores?" Oh, buddy, what were you
Yeah.
there for series 1, 2, 3, 4?
I know. I have not done that yet.
I did it every wave for the first several waves there,
Did you really?
well, really, and two, I guess for the first case,
Mm.
the first case that I found or got a hold of, I'd just buy the whole case and then weigh
Yeah.
them all at home,
Mhm.
have someone else weigh their cases to kind of get an average for each one. And, half the wave would be really, really close and it's pretty hard to
Yeah.
tell. But there were always outliers with the lighter side and the heavier side.
Mhm.
And based on placement or how many of those light or heavy ones were in each case, you could tell if it was case assortment A, B, or C,
Yeah.
based on that. But I haven't, I don't know. There's probably still people out there that w- might look for that, but I just haven't felt the need to do that the last several waves. I don't know why.
No,
No,
agreed.
I
Yeah, I mean,
guess.
hopefully, the ones that were easy, obviously, the spider droid and the probe
Mm-hmm.
droid were both very easy ones to identify
Cobb
just because
Vanth,
they were so big. Yeah, Cobb Vanth,
Grievous.
Ray as well. Ray's speeder is very heavy. But yeah, I tried doing that at one point where I was like, tried to weigh it in my hands. I'm like, I can kind of tell, and then I get home, like, sure enough, it's something else. But whatever.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
continuing to
DC
move
Metro is
on.
not wrong here. Series 1 to 4 was weight. And then 5 to 7, we had we started having the 3-packs and the
Oh my
6-packs.
gosh, those were the best.
So really, I honestly think that's why I stopped doing it, is because I wasn't buying cases in stores anymore. I
Yeah.
would just order a couple of 3-packs, and the rates were so good on those
Hmm.
that if you got 6 of them, there was a decent chance you may have finished the wave
Yeah, of course,
from
the
those.
first 6 I got from that, all commons.
Mm.
And then I got another 6 when it popped up, and they were almost all chases and rares, which is so funny.
Yeah, those were the days. We didn't know we were living in the good times when we were there. But
Yeah,
River Colony Trading, where are you guys? Please order
that's
those
right.
again. They
Yep.
may not even offer them anymore. Maybe they're not offering them to them anymore. But I
Mhm.
definitely wish they would come back, because I wonder how many you have to order for that to be a thing. I've thought about how much money would I need to start buying those things just to sell back on, just to put on Amazon, just to get them
Yeah.
back in circulation, because they were great. I mean, the rates were insanely high. I'm glad it happened with the 2 waves that had the
Clones.
4 colored clones
Right.
in it. So you had the like lieutenant, commander, captain, one other one, but
Whatever. Yeah, one of
yeah.
the other guys. Yeah, I always call them blue, yellow, red, green. There you go.
Jordan would buy from my Amazon store.
Nice.
A lot of you, whether knowing or unknowingly, do buy from the Amazon store. But it'd be nice to not get like 0.00% of whatever it is, and to get
For sure.
3 cents, a whole 3 cents from them. I don't know what the markup is on those 3 and 6 packs, but I do really wish they would come back. If someone's listening, they can make that happen. Those were awesome. I love those. And honestly, maybe Amazon didn't like it because I guess maybe they sell more of the bundles now because they have zero competition for the Scout class on their own website. It's possible. I don't know.
Maybe. Good point. So moving on to Amazon, actually. So we've got the Armada releases are shipping now. So several people have got the A wings, the Y wings have been shipping out.
Really early too.
Yeah, and definitely earlier relative to what's even on the date. That's so if you haven't been checking Amazon, continue to check it because it's updating. I did notice this the other day that I actually had some items that said they're not shipping until the 25th. And then I looked at the actual item itself and I had multiple items in the same order. And half of it has already shipped and is on the way. So just keep an eye out for that. And then we do also have the Armada N1 here, which I literally just got today. Amazon shipped it inside of a package.
Classic.
So it's a little smashed up, but that's okay. I'm going to throw the box away anyways. I don't keep them anymore.
Interesting that for whatever reason, the Armada ships got there first.
Yeah.
For light armor and Starfighter, which doesn't make a ton of sense. But
sure.
if you go on there and look at them, the 2 Armada releases are shipping right now. The other ones, even though a few of them have trickled out, in general, we're still looking at kind of end of the month, maybe into May for some people.
Yeah. Yep. And the what was I going to say? So I did get the TIE Interceptor as well, so you can check out the review for that. And it's just basically the same ship. So the only difference there is just the color of the window, but that's it.
Yeah, let me check. I'll check right now. The Y wing and A wing have definitely been the ones that have been going in and out of stock on those, but the Y wing got a pretty good restock on those. It looks like they really added quite a bit to their numbers on that, and it's stayed in stock pretty consistently. As for now, the A wing has been up for about a day or a day and a half now and hasn't gone back down. So it seems like pretty much the whole wave is up for order. And at least where I am, there is next day shipping for the Shadow Collective set, the Razor Crest, the Interceptor, and 2-day shipping for the N1. So kind of the things that popped up a few weeks ago with Razor Crest, Shadow Collective sets shipping now, Armada shipping now, and the other 4 are trickling out if you're super lucky.
Yeah,
neither of us
certainly
lucky.
Seems like some have gotten them, which we'll be showing here a little bit later with some of the pictures. In other news, in Canada, actually, finally some international getting some love. So Star Action Figures in the UK and then EB Games in Canada also have Series 11 available. And Star Action Figures in the UK did have, if they don't currently have it, they had the Target Adelphi Razor Crest, which we do have somebody here. Tom Davis, actually. Hey, what's up? Yeah, looking forward to the N1 review. Yes, I already shot literally right before we logged on. I went ahead and shot the quick intro to that. So I'll do that video hopefully later tonight or tomorrow and knock that out so that way you guys can see. Although I am going to bust it out of the box here in a little while and we'll take a look at some of the comparison here live. And
just while we're on here, I'll pull up. It looks like for Star action figures. Anybody in UK, and I believe they might ship to Europe. Somebody can call me on that if that's not true. I think they'll ship
Mm-hmm.
to Europe, but for anybody in the UK, it's pretty late there, but or early in the morning, almost very early in the morning. They have that Adelphi set available, Scout
Nice.
class available. Um,
Yeah, and so Tom actually ordered that from the UK, and it
yeah,
shipped like very quickly, um, within a week.
Y Wing, Fiend Fighter,
Yep.
all in stock there. Looks like they didn't get in the light armor yet, but pre-order is up for the Y Wing. I guess they don't have the Y Wing versus TIE Bomber
Mm.
in stock yet, but that is up for pre-order. And then we start hitting some out of stock stuff. It looks like Series 6 and a few other things there. Nice to
Yeah.
see
So
some of those things going out of stock. If you're over there, please support them, because I love a smaller retailer like that trying to pick up the line and
totally.
provide a service to collectors over there that were really, really having a tough time for several series there, like really a couple years.
And DC Metro here, kind of crazy that the Adelphi Razor Crest popped up on Target while it was still discounted and as a pre-order. So fortunately, many of us were able to grab that at a discount. If you didn't, it's still going to be available. And yeah, keep rocking. And then so Mechanthrope here. I don't know if Mechanthrope is in the chat yet or not, but picked up the first Hollow A Wing.
In Canada there from EB Games.
Yeah. So there is the picture of the A Wing. And fortunately, this is the RZ1 A Wing, which is awesome. Glad to be able to have two versions of this immediately instead of having to wait, and glad they just have not done the Resistance one again. So,
Yeah, I don't know that
yeah,
I've
very
seen
cool.
any photo. I don't know that anybody's picked up that Hollow A-Wing yet. I haven't seen anybody else with that. Maybe there's others in Canada that I just haven't seen a
Mhm.
post from. But
Yeah.
that was the only post I've seen of that Hollow A-Wing going, and it looks nice, right?
It does, yeah.
I think if you're a fan of the hologram stuff, that A-Wing turned out really nice.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Always a fan of the
B-Wing probably
holograms.
still the coolest one, maybe.
Yeah. I'd say so. I think they're all really cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I think that
Have
wraps
we
up
finally
our
reached the end of
I think that's the end of the retail. I can't think of whether or
when
not
you're
there's
gone for
anything
an
else.
entire month, the retail updates add up, right?
Yeah, for sure. I'm trying to think if there's anything else out there, but I can't. I don't think so.
Well, if you've just joined us and are wondering why you're seeing hashtag Sparkle in the chat, you can enter to win a TIE Fighter
Oh,
parentheses Twilight Squadron rare from this last wave here, courtesy of Jimmy D. So get those in. We will probably draw for that after the next segment, maybe. Do that. So hashtag Sparkle, get that in. We'll see. Let me check. Let's see how many people are on this. We currently have 60 people. So I think those are decent odds, right? We've had 90 something one show, two channels, so whatever channel you're watching on, you may be seeing half the chat and half the viewers. We've got about 90 something people watching right now,
yep.
and only
Exactly
60
even,
people.
44 and 44. How about that?
Is that true? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Huh.
Now I'm
Really, it
winning by
probably would have
one.
made more sense to make one new channel and have them all combined, but
Yeah.
we'll throw this up for now so everybody can see the
Oh,
combined
there we go.
chat.
Now we're good. All
Um,
right. Oh man, now I've got you 47 to 44.
oh, they jumped over to yours.
Nice.
Yeah, give me a minute. I'm gonna go post about it again. 63. So they're slowly rolling in. If you wouldn't mind, maybe hit that thumbs up. Follow us on both channels potentially.
That's right.
So let's jump over. Not a whole lot in the way of our vault segment,
Mm-hmm.
but a little bit of an oddity
Yeah.
that'll kind of drive us into our next line of talking here. But this past Monday, for about 10 minutes, the Jazzwares account posted the image of the LAAT/LE patrol gunship Peridia version as
Yeah.
available now on Jazzwares Vault, and then promptly
Psych.
took it back down.
Yep.
So a little bit of an oopsie. It was obviously not available on the Jazzwares Vault website, but very cool. An oopsie for sure. Not sure what
Mm-hmm.
happened there. Maybe the dates were backwards. That would have been like 4/6, maybe. Maybe they meant to do it on
Yeah.
or 5. Who knows? Who knows what happened there? But very cool. Not a huge oopsie because we saw this at Toy Fair. We knew this was coming. They've revealed it. They've shown it off. We don't have much in the way of release info or price, but this is the first legit image we got to see of it, and it looks great. I mean,
It does look
it
great.
looks really really nice. Now, I would have loved to have seen the cockpit open
Uh-huh.
to see if it's painted in there. I would love for it to be painted.
Yeah.
Who knows? But then last night, out of nowhere, the Hyperdrive Star Wars channel, I believe, on YouTube, just casually threw out some promo photos that I guess had been sent to them by Jazzwares. I don't know how they got them, but they have some new promo photos somehow and dropped them on their show. So it's about an hour in. If you want to check that channel and skip to about an hour in, they throw this stuff up. So shout out to them. And Medina Lorian 23 on Instagram does that. And this first one, the packaging
Yeah.
looks really nice.
It
Now
does look really nice.
I don't see Peridia on the name here, but I assume that's what it is.
Yeah. I mean, obviously you can see Ahsoka there in the top corner of the package.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd imagine that that's part of it. And potentially the standard release of this is going to
Is
be
also Peridia, right? Because aren't the microfigures the same thing?
oh,
Or
good question. Maybe.
I
Yeah,
thought
I
we
think they
saw
are.
Night Troopers with the standard one and just a slightly different assortment of Night Troopers and Enoch or something like that for this one.
That
But
sounds
it
right.
looks great. I mean, this is
Does look great.
absolutely amazing. Do you have the other picture of it? Yeah, that you got both of them there. So it's kind
Yeah,
of
didn't like pull in both
the
at the same time.
boxed, the like window box
Mhm.
packaging that we've been
Seen with all the
accustomed to,
others. Yep.
and not the slip packaging. So I don't know, Kevin, if there's something I'd have to think about this. It's just clicking. I don't know if this is the like first early bird kind of thing that they've
Mm.
done,
Mhm.
and that new packaging that they've been doing with the slip and the artwork
Yep.
on the box, like the Falcon and
Okay.
the ATTE, are
Yep.
those the premium versions? And maybe that's the packaging they're using for premium versions, and these are just the early bird versions, and that's why we're now seeing them go back to this style packaging. Is that
Well,
tracking?
maybe, but I think it might be just the size of the vehicle that you've got Assault and Dreadnought likely come in those bigger
Sure, also
packages.
possible, yeah.
That's what my thought would be.
But I think that it still we'll find out, I guess, at some point
Yeah.
if they ever change that. But
Mhm.
I mean, I guess they've all been fairly premium, right?
Yeah, and this one actually, going back to this other image, you can see this more, and this is one that is gonna maybe drive me a little bit crazy, but not super crazy. You can see the wings there on the top that are like that, really light gray, almost like a off-white color,
Mm-hmm.
and then the whole body of the ship is like a dark gray, and then it has those different colored panels on it. That might drive me crazy. Like, why would you not
Yeah,
just
I
make
don't
the
know,
wings
and
the same color as the body?
I don't know that that's the case on the standard version.
Yeah, correct. It does
I think
not
the
look that way
standard
on the
version
standard
was
version.
way more consistent with those color tones on there.
Right.
So again, like a lot of these, the deco is different, but it's gonna look nice next to the standard version because it's got that alternate deco that sets it
Yeah.
apart. So you can have the multiples on the shelf, like the Geonosian fighter that looks different, like the V19 that looks different. So I like it. I would love to know how much it's going to cost and when it's going up. I hope it's soon. Maybe it's May the 4th, maybe not. If we've seen a post, who knows, man.
Yeah.
This might
Well,
be for a May the 4th release, but I can't wait for it. We've talked for quite a while on this show about how much I've wanted this thing, so
right.
I can wait a little longer. I've been
And when you
waiting
zoom in on the
2 or 3
image, you can
years.
actually see the pilots are actually in there.
Mm-hmm.
And it does look dark on the interior. So it does look like that interior of the cockpit would be painted.
TK says predicting cost. Oh, Douglas, I hope you're wrong there. Douglas says $80 to $100. I
No
don't.
way.
So the ATTE was very, very, very premium, and it
Yeah.
was $80,
It
right?
was 80,
90,
yeah. It was
90 or
80
80.
plus you got it was 80. It was 80. But you
Eh,
got
They they said $90 when they did the panel,
mhm,
and then it was $80 when it finally hit the website, right?
right.
So let's just say they doubled the original sticker price. So $60 would double this thing's sticker price. So I'm hoping $60 at most. Have we seen another one of these as a Starship size? We have not seen a Starship one yet, have we? They've all been
No. Yeah, we
bigger.
have not.
This will be our first Starship one.
Yeah. I think
Yeah,
40
Falcon.
bucks seems right, 40 to 45, because if you look at the ATTE is 50 plus it came with the bark.
Yeah,
So that makes it 60. Or sorry, that would be like 55-ish. So it ends up being, $35 more for the extra figures also. Actually no, it's the same number of figures.
because the bark, I think they were able to add the extra
Add the
figure.
extra cost to it, yeah. So, yeah, let's hope it's less than 60. Gosh, that would really suck if
I,
it's 60.
I would say max 60.
Yeah.
I would love 40 to 50. I don't think we'll hit 40. 50
Mhm.
would split the difference there. Anything over 60 and man, I'm still going to buy it, but
Yeah, but
I'll
yes,
be
you'll definitely price people out
I'll
for
be a little
sure.
sad if it's above 60. But I think 50 to 60 is probably that price range where it should hit, but who knows?
Yeah.
They may price it just under the free shipping. if it's if
Well, it'd
it's
have to
six,
be 35, isn't it?
is that what it is? Well,
It
when
was
it
for a
first
long time,
for the
35.
first year, it was different on every browser you looked on.
Oh,
You know,
really?
it kept changing all the time. I don't know, but whatever it is, I'll pay. I've been waiting for this thing for so long. I'm so glad
Mhm.
it's finally we're right there on the edge of it finally coming out. But
Yeah.
yeah, looks great. I can't wait for the standard one. To just a
Mhm.
reminder that if you do feel like in this economy you can't do that right now, there's always the option to wait for a sale. July 4th is probably the next sale coming up.
Mm.
They've done that the last couple of years. They've had a big July the 4th sale,
Yeah,
but
another thing
might
to
be
keep
too
an eye
new
on.
to be added in the sale. But sometimes you can buy gift cards on when
Yeah.
they run sales.
Also, keep an eye out for Disney Store. Every year, Disney Store has done a May the 4th Micro Galaxy Squadron vehicle. So anybody that sees anything on there.
Yeah, and do we even know what it's going to be? I'm trying to remember. So last year it was that AT-AT set, correct? Like the Hoth set.
Yep.
Did we have any idea what it was before it went up?
No.
I'm having trouble remembering.
No. And same thing
We've
with the battle pack, with the droid
exactly.
battle pack the year prior. Same thing. Didn't know.
Yeah, had no idea what was going to go up. It just shows up on the website. It'd be cool if they gave us a heads up what was going to be there, but yeah,
Don't hold your breath on that.
we'll probably go. They certainly won't let us know, but maybe they'll
Yeah,
post something
that's right.
specifically us. But yeah, so I love that. Cool. You know, we'll see what happens. Any guesses when that actually will go up?
What's that? When the LAT
The vault item, yeah.
I think what's today?
So there's 5 Wednesdays in this month, and that always throws things off because I can't remember if they stick to the 3rd and 4th Wednesdays for the
Yeah.
month, or if they stick to the second to last and last Wednesdays of the month when there's 5.
I don't know. I'm gonna say
Yeah.
the 15th. I'm gonna say next Wednesday.
It'd be great. I would love it. They
Yeah.
may be waiting until May the 4th. I'd love for this to come out and then there be another surprise release for May the 4th, but who knows? I love it. Either way, very excited for it. Whatever the cost, whenever it happens, I will be there buying a couple. That's it for the vault.
That's
now, let's draw for
Okay.
this giveaway. If you are just joining us, #Sparkle will enter you to win the Twilight Squadron TIE Fighter, so generously provided by Jimmy D from the Facebook groups.
That's right.
If we'll see if we get a couple more in here. Looks still people are still throwing them in. Hal Runner, you've already won. I guess you can win again. I don't know. There we have no rules. Hey, there's Mechanthrope.
There you go.
I don't know if you heard us talking about him earlier. We showed off your Hollow A-Wing. Thanks for sending those photos to us. And we will look at more of your photos later. Hal Runner is attempting to enter twice, he says. It will not work. Capitalization does not matter. You can only enter once. Spelling, SPARKLE will enter you to win. Nick getting in just in the nick of time. There are bad, right? There's been about 5 or 6 that have just popped up, so I feel like we ought to give people just a second. We'll do a countdown here in a minute.
Okay.
Adelphi says, I already won the best prize ever and still entered. Tell me what the best prize is. I'm not sure.
Being part of this group.
Yeah, is that are you being sentimental? What are we talking about here? V Squared randomly says the sail barge would be a perfect made to order or HasLab style project. Yes. Outrider as well. #Sparkle. They're still coming in. I'm going to call it here in. Oh, yeah. Adelphi says he won the bigs.
Oh, man, that was a good one.
I will say, I mean, of the things we've given away, bigs is probably the best thing. I want to say Robert Caleb from the Facebook group may have donated that one.
Yeah, and it's Sabine. We gave away Sabine as well.
And Sabine would be like a 1B. Probably 1A is bigs, 1B is Sabine. And then we've given a lot away, or a lot of rears and chases. I don't know what the next one would be. What's the price looking like on that Hera's B-Wing? Did that ever come back down, or is that still way up there? That thing got pricey.
Secondary market?
Yeah, I think we gave away
no idea.
A couple of those at some point.
Did we?
Yes, Mechanthrope says the real prize was the friends we made along the way. It was the squad we made along the way. We're going to call this one. We got 74. I'm going to give us a little countdown. #Sparkle if you're just joining us. Calling it. You know what? Hold on. Let's do a little screen share here so you guys can see it. Make sure we're not. keep us honest, make sure we're not pulling any funny business. Share screen. Let's see. Giveaway. Sharing. Kevin, can you see me?
I can see you, but hold on a second.
Can you pull me up
now?
Yeah.
Boom.
Get me pulled up. Are we good?
I can see the sparkle now on the front. Looks like we got 76 people.
Correct. Yeah. Hey, you want to pull up that media thing and give us a little drum?
Oh man. Here. Hold on a second. Let me find that really quick. Where the heck is that? Okay, media.
I will do a short little countdown here. 76.
Hold on,
it hadn't moved in a minute. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 77 entries. Great number. Slowing down.
Nick.
Oh
my God. Howl Runner. That is I think that's the third win.
What?
Oh my gosh. There is something. This has got to be rigged somehow. He's got some type of cheat code that he's putting in there.
Banned from winning after this one. That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Now I wish I hadn't joked about it before we pulled the trigger on that, because it makes it seem even more absurd. Man. Okay. I mean,
luck is with you. Go get a lottery. Go get a lottery ticket.
Yeah, for real. Go open some Pokemon packs or something. Get some scratch offs. That's crazy.
Pokemon packs. That's great.
Those are this generation's scratch offs, by the way.
Oh my gosh, it's nuts.
Right. It's this generation's scratch offs.
Hashtag rigged.
Yeah, it feels that way. I wish it. Hey, if I'd rig it for, I'd make up an account and keep them for myself.
I know, man. I've got to. I need to start entering this thing.
I still only have one. I'd love to have a second one, so I'm glad they're showing up at Walmart's, because that's one that'd be fun to have two of. Kind of like the Royal Guard Interceptor.
I know you can't have enough of those.
Same thing. It's like you need a couple of 2 or 3 of those. I feel like for those as far as rares and chases goes. So, back to things. We were talking about the photos.
Great stuff to look at here.
Yeah. And we'll try to pick up the pace here. We were talking about the Hyperdrive channel show that was on last night.
Yeah.
Go check them out. Hyperdrive Star Wars, their channel will come up, and it's their most recent video there. About an hour in, they show these off. But yeah, the vault was not the only thing that they had images of. They also showed off the new, if you remember, last episode we talked about the Walmart packs.
Yeah.
Target had some packs around the corner too.
Yes,
they had images of these packs. I'm going to hide the chat here so we can see these. The first one up, the Snowspeeder versus ATST set. And Kevin, there's no parentheses for this subline. I feel like there should be, and I know they're trying to stay away from a few keywords. I get that.
Kenner?
Absolutely trying to stay away from that. Vintage is also probably a little sketchy. Retro,
yeah, that's right.
Retro Vintage, also a line that another company has. So I don't know what you'd call these, but at least in Walmart, Target system, these are now referred to as a long, long time ago.
Okay.
So maybe we start calling them ALLTA. Maybe we start calling them Alta. So this is the Alta.
Oh well, Alta is a makeup brand.
Okay. ALTA. A long, long time ago. This is the Snowspeeder versus ATST set. to go along with the recent releases like Target that had the AT-AT, we've
Yep.
seen the X-Wing, and we've seen the the TIE Fighter from Series 1
Yeah.
in these. Um, looks okay. Kevin, the first thing I notice in this set,
hmm Blast effects.
blast effects, baby.
It's almost like somebody from this Squadcast had suggested that to Jazzwares at some point in the past, and then it just so happens at some point in the future they show up.
Finally showing up. I love it.
Yeah,
Listen, if that was, I don't care if that was the only advice they ever took from this show, or if it just so happened that our brainwaves aligned across the country at the same time and they decided to do it. Who knows how it happened? I certainly won't take credit for that, but I'm glad that we are doing these now
Cole
instead.
suggested it.
I'm glad we're now doing these instead of the TIE Reaper missiles. I will take these
Yeah,
100 times out of 100 over the missiles because it doesn't alter the model at all. You don't have to make a mechanism for it. Does not alter the model. You can either use them or not use them. Even if you hate them, throw them in the trash. It doesn't matter. You still have a clean
send them to me.
model. And look, it's just one way to make your dioramas, your scenes more dynamic. Love it. Let's get some reds. Let's get some greens. Absolutely, absolutely awesome that they're doing these. Now, because I don't have my hands on the Adelphi set yet, no clue how well they stick in or fit on anything like that. But in my mind, at least when I was thinking this up and pitching it, my mind was going to Transformers line has a lot of these blast effects, and they have a pretty consistent let's call it like a peg on the end of weapons size. Say it's like a 5 millimeter peg or something like that.
Yep.
You can kind of mix and match a lot of these effects that come with different ones on different pegs because they're a standard size. So it would be nice if maybe they added just a little bit of a peg on some of these where it made sense. If it's going to totally change the look of it or make it look really inaccurate, let's not do that, or let's make a brand new mold.
Well,
But it
Tom
would be cool
Davis,
if we could swap some of these.
yeah, and Tom Davis, if you're still in here, if you could comment on that, because he does have that Adelphi set that he got from Star Action Figures.
At least in the pictures, they looked pretty, and we'll have some
Yeah.
pictures of these later. So they look fairly sturdy. Like it's not drooping.
Yep.
Both the engine effects and the blaster effects look pretty solid. I'd be curious to go hands on and really see what that looks like. But
Yeah, and the great thing about this set too is that it does look like these would be interchangeable. So even if you got this and you didn't keep the vehicles and just got the blast effects out of it, yeah, that's great.
so yeah, there's a lot to be said about this subline.
Mm-hmm.
It's either some people are really into it, other people see that and they're like, why?
What? Yeah, what
and I get
is
that.
This?
For the people that are really into it, I think it's a cool idea. I'm glad a lot of people are into it. I feel like it's a pretty niche gimmick for a major retailer to have as an exclusive.
I would agree. I mean, and considering what the AT has done, I mean, at $60, man, that thing is just sitting there.
It scares me a little just for shells. I don't know how limited this thing will be. Maybe they've altered numbers, ordering and things like that. At least this one will probably be a somewhat cheaper. That if this thing hits a sale or something like that, you could see that if this thing hits $20, I mean, I think it's
Oh, it's
Sure,
no
I'll
brainer.
absolutely pick it up for $20. I'll pick up the figures and the blast effects for $20, to be honest. But um, it's cool. I mean, it pairs well with the AT-AT. I get it. But I know it's not for everyone. I do hope they ordered an appropriate amount that sells through. Again, because it's so niche, it
Yeah.
just worries me that a major retailer has such a specific thing. And I think if you're just in general on the shelf, if you're not into the line, if you're just browsing an aisle and you see that, I don't know that they put two and two together. And honestly, on the show last night, I don't know that they didn't seem to talk like they totally
Knew what
got
was
the
going on.
idea
Yeah.
of what this gimmick was or the subline. I think some people will just see that and think, "Oh, wow, that looks cheap."
Looks yeah,
They
looks
don't
weird.
understand what they're going for with it. So I
Right.
kind of think if they did have some kind of name for the line on here for the subline, that
Right.
might give people a little more clue of like, oh, they're going for a thing here, and it's not just like, oh man, those look.
Not like a common release.
There's
Yeah.
no paint on those. It's like what's going on? They're
Right.
white and there's no paint. I think, I've seen a few people say these aren't actually that accurate to the old toys, so I'm not sure what they're working from on these at this
Yeah.
point.
The snow speeder definitely isn't.
Is
Well,
not white.
depending on the version that you're looking at.
Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, I've seen several people say at this point they're almost like a paint your own vehicle for customizers.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like a really clean base for someone to paint with.
Yeah.
But cool. I love, love, love that we're seeing the blast effects. Interesting that blast effects have shown up only in 2 Target releases.
Very true.
But
Yeah.
moving on, not the only set they showed from Target.
Yes.
We also saw another Millennium Falcon, Kevin.
Yeah.
What number are we up to now? How many times
This
have we
is
seen
number
this?
6.
This is number 6.
Yep.
Including the premium.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, it is. So we
It's
have
a lot of
Series 1.
Falcons.
We have 3 versions from Series 1 actually. But yeah, you've got your standard release, you've got the Escape the Death Star Battle Pack, you've got the Destroy the Death Star Battle Pack, you've got the
Broken. Yeah.
Batu Falcon, and then you have your premium version, and I think that was 5.
Yeah. And now we have the retro style.
Yeah.
So pretty cool. Did you throw the other image I sent you, the cropped image from this?
Oh yeah, of the figures.
So
Yeah. Let me.
in a vacuum, I like this subline. I don't have a shelf dedicated to just these. So I don't know if something, it's like the AT-AT, when you get to a certain price, I don't know if that's for me necessarily, but there is one thing in here. Do we not have that image?
Oh shoot, I don't have it in. I thought I had it. Hold on, I'm trying to see if I can find it. It might be caught in between some other slides.
The one thing on here that I really, really, really
No.
dig, and I again, it's kind of like the snow speeder. There's an aspect of this that I really, really do like, and I think a lot of people will like. And I had a cropped picture of this, but if you look down there at that little pillbox full of those micro figures,
yep.
Say what you will about the Falcon, those are dead ringers for the classic A New Hope figures there, and they look great.
You're talking about like the old,
yes,
the old original Kenner releases.
Sure, yeah, those look.
I'll
amazing.
say it. I'm not afraid of it.
Hey, we're not getting any promo photos early, so
no, exactly.
Yeah,
send some promo photos. I'm in for being as accurate as you want me to be.
Beyond help at this point, yeah, just totally blackballed, I guess. But those look amazing. I love that. I'm not even a huge 80s figure line guy.
Yeah.
It just was so before my time. Even in general, there's a huge thing now with like old toys and 5 POA and new retro remade stuff, and that's just not for me. But these core four right here, I would have loved to have seen Leia too, but these core figures right here they nailed them in terms of those original looks, especially Luke and Obi-Wan there. But that Luke, just the yellow hair, those look great. So if I think even if you're not into the line, if you have a passing interest, the subline, I guess, if you have a passing interest in the 80s figures, that set of figures there is worth, I don't know what I'd pay for that. I'd probably pay $25 just for the figures from that. I think that's awesome. That they look great. And we know people like, oh my gosh, Luke with his, oh my gosh, not Landspeeder Luke, Sky Guy Customs.
Yeah.
Sky Guy Customs has his vintage Vader case.
Oh yes. Yeah.
And can you imagine these retro figures now that start filling up the retro Vader case? And he makes the teeny tiny cards, the card backs for those.
Right.
Man, now we're basically in Hallmark ornament territory. Have you seen the last few years that Hallmark has done ornaments of the 80s figures?
Oh no, I haven't seen that.
So the last 2 years, maybe 3 years, they've had a card back with the bubble with a teeny tiny figure inside of it. And I mean, we're talking just a couple inches big.
Oh, cool.
And it feels like it's the same kind of thing with these. It's really, really cool. So that is absolutely my favorite part of this release here.
Yeah.
It's not white. It's just kind of interesting.
This is not like the Kenner version, and I'd be interested to see what they do on the interior of this. Man, it would be such a bummer if it was just
nothing
all white.
Yeah. A nicotine stain.
Yeah. No, I mean, I have the, Power of the Force version of it.
Same.
And I've seen the other one as well. It is definitely not that color.
Yeah. So it kind of interesting. It feels like they're going for the same vibe as the other ones, but as far as accuracy, they're getting further and further away. I will say, so as of right now, there was no other info given, no release dates, no prices. They just had the photos of these. But in the system as of right now, I want to say these are $30.99 and $44.99.
Okay, not bad.
So $31 for the Snowspeeder and ATST, and $45 for the Falcon. Now those could absolutely be placeholder prices, so I would not tell people that that's going to be the price. I'm just saying, as of right now in the system, that's what the prices are on these things. So who knows it? And I feel like all the time now, Target is doing this thing where they have these brand new drops that happen during a sale, and they get added to the sale. So you can pre-order these things for 20% off. I think that they just released that new Mandalorian, the Durasteel Mandalorian figure.
Oh yeah.
I think I got that thing for $16 or $17 because the pre-order went up when it was on sale. And obviously, same thing with I believe the next thing we're going to revisit here is their Razor Crest, the exclusive Razor Crest that we've talked about during the last episode. We finally got images of these, and the pre-order went up while we were gone. And that went up on sale, and I believe it was what, Kevin, $23.99. I think it was $23.99 when it went up. And DC Metro says that this is not all of the Target exclusives for the year. These are, I believe these are just two that are coming out here for around May the 4th. I think they're doing. So we've still got several more exclusives, a few more exclusives for the end of the year, the rest of the year as well.
Well, it's great to hear that at least we're going to get some more. I mean, we don't have to worry about it yet.
Yeah, and I will say that they I've seen several DC's mentioned it. I think I've seen someone else mention it. In the system, they've also ordered the Armada N1s.
Yeah, interesting to see. Like, I don't know whether or not that's going to be just the Armada N1 or whether or not, again, that's like a placeholder for Starfighter class. That would be great if it was, man.
So it seems like they may be getting. I guess there's a world where Target decided because of the Mandalorian, it's possible they were able to order solid cases of the N1 re-release just to have on shelves for the movie. That's something they may have offered them. So yes, that right there. So there's a world where maybe Target will be getting those in. We don't know anything definitive on that, but it is in their system that they have the Armada release in once, and it makes sense, total sense, to have that on shelves. So pretty good idea on their part if that's what's happening. But Kevin, do you have the pictures of Adelphi?
Let me see.
This would be the other release that popped up. So yeah, $23.99 popped up. It sold out in maybe 6 hours or so. Something
I
like
may
that.
have deleted them from the last show. Trying to see if I got them in there. I don't think I do. Oh, well, here's
these would be new photos from the listing.
Yeah. So taking us back a second, there's your difference between the LAAT, the standard, and the Vault.
Very different.
Very different.
Yeah,
okay.
Different different night troopers, I believe.
Let me see. No, Adelphi, I don't think I haven't.
Target got 54,000 yellow N1s.
54,000.
DC Metro says Target loves their N1s. They sure do.
Yeah.
Funny that after all those episode 1 N1s, they'd order solid cases. They maybe order solid cases of Mando's N1. So no, is that right? No images of the okay.
Yeah. I literally was thinking, like, maybe I should keep these in here.
Well, these would be the new ones from today because it's from these are new pictures.
Oh, you sent those pictures over?
Yeah.
Oh, they get sucked back in time if they were from a long time ago, and they get lost in my photo reel or whatever it is.
So again, blast effects. Love it, love it, love it. We had some pictures of it, I think, last time, but
yeah,
very, very cool. I still can't believe that it is $23.99 when it went up. What a deal!
There you go. How about that?
Yeah, super hi-fi there. Man, the blast effects are awesome. I love that. It does look a hair lighter than the standard release.
Yep. Yeah. Yes, it does look like the color of the plastic is slightly different, and the color of the yellow looks slightly different as well. You won't be able to see that on that image, but yeah, you can kind of tell just a little bit of a shade difference.
And then it obviously comes with that Zeb figure, which is really, really cool.
So here's another great picture of it. This one looks really cool. That one there. Woo! And then hold on a second. Here is our Zeb. Boom.
So good. And you know what? I would be shocked. Now, obviously, haven't seen the movie, only seen a couple trailers. I would still be shocked if they didn't take this opportunity to re-release a U-Wing and get that mold back on shelves, because we've seen that a couple times. I don't know if Zeb is inside that U-Wing, but would make a ton of sense if that Zeb also ends up in a U-wing or a Y-wing. Yeah, there's the here's the cropped photo of that. We're super high tech here.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I don't know why those didn't make it in. Just moving too fast.
Well, that's fine because we'll just continue on and jump to the next section even quicker. We're going to take a little look at some of the Series 11 that's dropped. We
Yeah.
may or may not have pictures loaded
Yeah.
up for those.
I got those.
Mechanthrope, I don't know if you're still here, but again, thank you for the A-Wing pictures. This was one of the first times we got to see them next to the existing RZ2 A-Wing. And yeah, you can see here about the same size, but much taller and a little shorter.
Yeah,
But
it's kind of interesting.
width-wise, they're about the same.
Width-wise, yes, from side.
Width-wise,
Yeah,
very
yeah.
similar, but it's just a little shorter. And then, man, a lot of people talking about how this RZ1 might need to hit the gym.
Yeah. I
It's
looked at some pictures to see, which one is like how accurate is it? And gosh, it looks like it might be 10% too wide top to bottom. I mean, it's not a massive amount relative to some of the pictures that I looked at.
Are you talking about how thick it is?
How thick
Just
it is.
the dimension that everybody's talking about, right?
Yeah, like the picture on the left side, the top,
Yeah.
like the top to bottom piece of it.
I think the problem is we've gotten very, very used to the RZ2.
Hmm.
We've had it in hand. We've had 5 different versions of it, Um I don't think this is that off. Yeah, before and after Ozempic.
Ozempic, that's funny. Yeah, I don't think it's that far off either. The pictures I was looking at, I kept looking at it and being like, man, it is like it's not
Because it does
that
look like
different.
that. I mean, it really does. Seeing them side by side is not super fair to the RZ1 because it's going to look much thicker by comparison.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think, maybe it's a hair exaggerated on it. Regardless, I'm super, super happy that they went back and finally did the other version of this. And, I will probably rebuy whatever repaint they do of this in the correct model. I don't know
Yeah.
about you.
So let me see if I can so I want to do this actually. On a second. I'm just gonna
Color looks
share.
good. It's a little brighter than the kind of brownish, warm colored.
So you can see this now, right? Looking at the
I sure can.
A-wings. It looks a little bit like this version down here, this
Is that
McQuarrie
like a
version.
McQuarrie?
Yeah. It
Yeah, I
looks
wonder if
much similar
that's
to that in terms of the thickness versus the one that you're seeing up here, the RZ1
yeah.
from like the Wikipedia.
Hmm.
You see that? Like it looks
Yeah.
again like it's just a little bit too thick relative to this. The dimensions front to back look right and again side to side, but um yeah, it is interesting to see that it's just like it almost seems like it's a little bit of an in-betweener.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
gonna
I mean, here's another good one right here. This picture, this is a model.
maybe they wanted to distinguish it from the last one as much as they could.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Hmm.
mean, here's another good image of it there, but just like
It's a hair thick. But regardless, I'm super, super, super happy to have it now that they went back and redid it.
yeah.
Pretty cool. Can't wait to get one in hand. Again,
I lost everybody again. What the heck happened?
they are slowly, slowly trickling out from Amazon, and apparently you can grab them at EB Games in Canada potentially.
Okay, hold on a second. Let me get back to. Man, I don't know why it does that.
Yeah, Carebass Squadron says, look at a pic from Rebels, and yeah, that's probably true. Rebels probably had a very exaggerated version of that in their show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then okay, yeah, that's your Y wing.
Thank you, Cassidy. How you doing, man? Good to see you here. When you're done with the show, head over to Kickstarter.com. Search for.
Yeah. Should we pull that up and see if we can get anybody to? We're close at this
well,
point.
We've tried, and I think everybody that watches our
100.
show has already signed up. Is the problem?
If you haven't done it yet, go over to Kickstarter, follow Cube Squadron. Let me see, where are we at right now on this? I'm trying to get this thing up here.
So Adelphi, I believe, may have bought the that one Carson Teva that was on eBay.
Oh, nice.
Let's see. He said he sent pictures over. It is not easy for me to throw pictures up on the
1359. Need to get to 1500. So little over 100 and whatever that is. 141 left to go.
Yeah. You can
Okay.
kind of see here the Carson
Oh
Teva.
yeah, I saw some of the pictures of this. It looks pretty good.
He's big.
It's a stupid idea to do this as a 1 in 5,000. Like, just dumb. I don't get it.
I still think it would be. I assume they still have a pretty good relationship with Paul. I would love for them to do a like super limited signed release on Vault.
Oh, that'd be cool.
So make it, I think make it worth the, I don't know if he comes to, I don't know how you would do that. I think you'd have to ship a ton of them to either he'd have to go to Washington or where those would end up, where they would meet up. But if he could sign like 100 of those or something, I don't know realistically how many he could sign, but make it worth his time, make it worth Jaguar's time to ship them and do all that and reship them out. I'd probably pay $100 for a signed one from the vault.
Yeah.
Maybe have a nice little plastic case around it or something. That'd be cool. I would love that. That would be such a really, really, really cool vault exclusive to do. Have a signed thing, or just buy them up and show up at a convention he's at and have him sign one.
There you go.
But looks great.
And then, dude, this thing is so frustrating. It's driving me nuts here. Okay, so then we got this guy.
Kevin, it looks good.
Oh, man, dude, sorry. Give me a second here. Every time I adjust the size of the screen, the image shrinks to like the size of a pea. I can't get it to open back up. I literally can't click on anything right now. Sorry, man. I can't change around any of the screens.
What you trying to do? You want me to cycle through these pictures here?
I can cycle through the pictures, but I literally can't see what's going on.
Well, I'll do it here for a second. We've got these from, oh man, let me check. I believe these are from Reddit, and I believe his name was Joey Rainbow. If that's right.
Great name.
I want to give him credit here. I think it was Joey_Rainbow. Yeah. On Reddit just a couple hours ago posted these from him. But I thought it was nice to see this next to the existing Y-Wing. And you can see while both are Starfighter class, they did really try to look at this here. They really did try to make the a Clone Wars version, a significantly bigger ship there. Now it may not be a lot wider, but they definitely like look at the length on that thing.
Yeah. Now I 3D printed one of these very recently. Now, obviously, the model, I don't know if it's totally to scale, but it is massive, much bigger than actually this version is. It's almost like a starship class size. But yeah, I think they did a great job with this.
Yeah, DC Metro says, I wonder if this is the new longest starfighter class. I would say so. I think the
Yeah,
only thing that would come close is like,
is the N1.
or TIE Whisper. I don't, yeah, I mean, the tail on the N1, maybe. The
Yeah, the
wings on
N1's
the
about
TIE
8
Whisper are
inches.
very long, but, or maybe TIE Silencer. Both those wings are really long. This is probably the biggest starfighter class ship we've had. And kudos to them. I mean, it looks really good. And look, you've got this whole panel that comes off, which is kind of like Starship class vibes here, having a huge removable panel like that.
Yeah.
Really cool. It looks like the side of it comes off as well, which is super interesting. And then it is a two-seater. Now we only
It
get one
is.
pilot, but it is in the cockpit there. It is absolutely a two-seater, which is awesome.
Yeah.
And man, I think it looks great. I'm really glad we finally got to this. I can't wait to get another repaint or two of this. The yellow one would be great.
Yep.
They killed this one. It's great. Looks great. I honestly I think it's a nice amount of wash on it as well.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't look like original trilogy grungy, but really, really cool. I know that one guy on Reddit is super, super happy.
Yeah.
They really cared about the panel lines. Oh, there,
Oh, yeah,
there
that's
they
right.
are.
That's right. Yeah, the panel lines.
A2A.
Yeah, very cool.
Very cool. And was this actually Scott sent this in?
Yeah.
Is this his? Is this his in hand here that he already got from Amazon?
Yeah, I think so. I think he
So
got
even
12
these
of them.
are trickling out now.
Yep.
So you can see we've got is this like a slightly redecoed figure with this one?
I think that is the case.
Yeah.
Yeah, but let me see if I can see it in the image on here.
I mean,
Because
Kevin, this one almost feels like an Armada
oh yeah,
release.
totally different figure. The figure looks
Yes.
awesome. The
Yeah, it looks like a
Platoon
really good
pirate.
figure, a different pirate.
Yeah,
Still listed as Mandalorian and not Skeleton Crew. Skeleton Crew continues to be
ghosted. Yeah,
guys.
this it's got some battle damage on it, just like some of those black marks on it. But
even Acolyte has one release. Can we
very
get
true.
one? Can we please just get one? Even if they had put Skeleton Crew on Reed's X-wing, like it would just come
Yeah,
on, guys. Skeleton Crew is like the fifth highest rated show from Star Wars. I think it's like a 92% on Rotten Tomatoes, I believe.
yeah. Cole,
Would
if
you
you
like
can
me to pull
click
us
like
both
that,
up? Is that what you're trying to do?
yeah, I can't see any of the layout
This is
options.
amazing. Yeah. So here was my pitch.
Check
Matthew
your
Healy says
cell phone.
Skeleton Crew B-Wing. Now that, for whatever reason, whether a birdie whispering in their ears or whatever, they have blast effects.
There we go.
Now that blast effects are real in this line, please give us the really stupidly awesome super laser
Yeah,
for a
for the
B-Wing.
B-Wing.
And this is, listen, we don't need an Armada, we don't even have to do an Armada B-Wing. Let's just get another B-Wing mold out from Skeleton Crew and give us that blast effect. And now I don't know if that would have to be a vault, because how do you fit that in a Starfighter box? Maybe we're talking about another vault B-Wing, but that's like, listen, all you have to do with that is make that one little blast effect, and you can repackage it and put it on Vault. So that would be
Totally.
amazing. I would love that. I mean, obviously, getting the Onyx Cinder out would be incredible. If we want to go cheap, let's make the little bicycles and do those for Scout class. I would take every single one of those characters on just a repainted version of the same mold of those, even if that's what they wanted to do. I've thought forever that that would have been like a no-brainer uh, Scout class release, or the kids on those bikes. It's so fun, so Amblin, and we got to get Neil. We got to get Neil in the line. And
Agreed.
while we're at it, if we're going to do weird blue characters on speeder bikes, let's get super weird and put nubs on a speeder bike and get those in Scout class from Young Jedi Adventures. Please, guys, let's put nubs on a speeder bike and put them in there. That'd be awesome. Now, the moped gang is where we draw the line, Mechanthrope. Now you're just being blasphemous and out of control. And I need you to get out of here. We're not going to do the mopeds. That's too far. Fun kids and fun furry animals are great, but that's where the Power Rangers there is where we draw the line.
Dude, the Power Rangers.
Jordan, I don't know if you've seen this. For a while there, I was on a big kick where I was saying the Jedi Vector is absolutely a ship we need. I'm not even like a big High Republic guy, and I don't even care what character comes with it. But the Jedi Vector starfighters are really, really cool, and I do think that would make an amazing toy.
This is
specifically
the Resistance show or whatever. What is it?
No. This is this would be the only show I think it's been in is Young Jedi Adventures, but in all of the High Republic books and comics they did, they're all flying around this Jedi Vector starfighter. And it looks really cool. I really, really, really dig the design. And I would love for that to, yeah, kind of. Yeah, that looks like it. It's really interesting. It's just a really cool design. But yeah, there's always that contingent of people that would love Resistance to have the Fireball and those weird looking ships for there. Again, the problem is I don't know who's buying those other than like the 15 of us that are, 20% of the people watching a podcast about this line would probably buy those. So, it's like if you limit that to 500, you can't make money on it. So I don't know how you do those, especially at this point. But I would love to see any kind of Stranger Things love. Sorry. Somebody said Stranger Things. Skeleton Crew.
Nice. Yep.
Oh, he said Stranger's Ship. My mind went to Stranger Things for some reason. Anyways, looks amazing. I think that we went A-Wing. We looked at the Y-Wing. Very jealous of anybody who has those in hand already. Kevin.
Yeah. Yes.
Do we want to do a real quick show and tell of anything that you've got? You got in, let's see, the Interceptor.
Yeah, the Interceptor, there's nothing different with it other than the window being slightly different in terms of color. It's a bit of a bummer. And then with the N1 here, as I'm looking at this compared to the
Series
standard
4
version, it definitely has some different color to it, for sure. Basically all of the metallic color. So I'll just show you this one really quick.
Thanks.
Now I can find. If you check your cell phone,
I wondered how long you just keep it in your lap talking about it.
Yeah, look at your cell phone so you can see what I was looking at while I'm doing this. So you can see like I mean, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it any justice with this light. This light sucks. Wasn't able to get the right lighting, but let me see if I can do it. Nope. So the silver that's on the vehicle is definitely a silver color. It's like a lighter color. And on the actual on the actual version here, you might be able to see it in the package. It definitely looks like a gunmetal gray. All of the parts right in there, and then the guns on it and everything, they're all just a darker paint color.
It looks like there's a little more contrast there, right?
Yeah,
The
that's basically it, though. I don't see anything else that's different from a design perspective.
so the Razor Crest has foregone a paint for a semi kind of metallic plastic.
Hmm.
Is that what's happened here, or does that look like it has been fully painted a chrome color?
It looks like it's painted a chrome color.
Okay, very cool.
I mean, it looks the same.
Yeah, that's great. I mean, the Razor Crest is debatable. What if how that paint scheme turned out. So
I
it's
don't
great that
see.
the in one is pretty consistent.
Yeah, it is pretty consistent. Definitely darker. Like that's a super easy thing to see right away. There's a little bit of silver detailing too on the engine, which
Can
is
you
on
hold
the
them both up to the camera?
um yeah, let me just open this up. Easy to do.
I should have just ordered one, to be honest. I should have done that on like Monday or something and had it here. I have no reason to switch the nothing to show. I guess I do. I've got the I mean, my guess is most of the people watching have these by now, but I do have the blind boxes we can take just a real quick look at. Chat, if you want to see these, let me know. If you already have them, we don't have to worry about it. I've got 6 blind boxes here, and I think I got a couple. Let's see. We got these guys here.
Okay, out of there. Oh, that's pretty sweet. I do like that.
Mudhorn.
That's pretty cool. Okay. Oh, nice. That piece is bent. Great. Typical. Okay. So here is your Armada edition, and then here is your common. Can you just
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out here. There we go.
So there you can see a little bit of a difference there. Like notice the engine difference between these two. Like
Yep.
this guy right here. It's got a little more detail on it. And again, it's darker. You can see the darker color there between the two.
Ever so slightly, yeah.
Yeah. It's much easier to see it in person. See that now on the right side, on this side over here.
Sure. Yeah, I
It is
kind of see.
darker.
Yeah, just slightly darker there. I mean,
Yeah.
that's a great
I mean, it
pickup if
looks
somebody
in
didn't get the
person,
series 4.
Cole, in person, it looks way darker. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, way darker.
To
It's
your
easy to tell
eye,
the difference.
which one do you think is more accurate?
I have no idea, to be perfectly honest. I mean,
Scott
yeah,
sent over pictures of that pirates the snub fighter,
okay, great.
and they are like almost identical. It is basically the exact same ship with a new
Yeah.
figure. So,
Well,
you
but
know,
it's got the blaster things all over the top of it, like the burn marks or whatever.
yeah, I guess that's it's battle damage.
Right.
That's it. But like deco wise, in terms of I guess not deco, but markings.
Hmm.
As far as the markings of the ship go, exact same ship. They've added some scoring on it to
Yeah.
look like battle damage, and then the figure is new.
Yeah, but this N1 looks it is different enough, I would
Worth
say.
it.
That's all up
Worth
to
it
whether or not
if
you're
you did not pick it up in Series 4, for
oh,
sure.
100%. Yeah. It's one of
And,
my favorite starfighter class vehicles.
yeah. And really, I think it may not even be for us. That's one of those that in my mind, that is for the person that's not super into the line or has not been into the line long. They went to see Mando and Grogu and left the theaters and want a toy,
Yeah,
and that's a great toy for them to pick up, I think.
for sure.
Same with the Razor Crest. Like, those are no-brainer things to get back out in the wild just to have on shelves for this movie. And my guess is maybe end of the year, hopefully we see some more new from Mando and Grogu, depending on that timeline. I did go back today. These have been there for about a week, and they had sold a few of them.
All right, hold on a
I'll
second.
tell you what I did, Kevin. I wasn't ready
Tell
to
me what you
commit
did.
the first time I saw them,
Yep.
so I took this case, put it
Okay.
in the back behind the Series 10 cases, hoping nobody would notice it.
Mm-hmm.
And I could have a few days to think about it. And then as I was driving by today, I was like, I'll go ahead and pick these up just to have for the show tonight. So nice to have a box again. We don't need to rehash the every case, every wave looks the same now thing.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
not gonna
Although
beat
this
it.
does look slightly different because it's got that Armada edition Mando on the front of it.
Yeah,
That's circled in
that would
red.
be the new addition to this. Other than going down to 5 figures, they've like
Which is so
a
dumb. Why would you do
red
that?
glow around Mando
Yeah. Just
to
have it be an Armada and don't tell us.
denote that it is the Armada one. I think you've got to be really into the line to even remotely know what's going on with that.
Yeah.
So interesting. I would have probably just put a thing of text under it that says Armada Edition,
Sure.
and not that red glow. But interesting. I really do. I really do miss the art on top and all that. I think it made these stand out and looked really cool. But they all look the same now. Let's see. I do not have Kenobi. The cases that I've come across have not been Kenobi cases. I don't know about you, Kevin.
Yep.
We've got the Phase 2 Trooper here.
Yep.
I made
do
sure
have
to
the
get a couple
Kenobi.
of these. I will say there's Phase 1, Phase 2. I'm going to put them on this and see. Get them a little closer. So pretty similar. Obviously different helmet, and we've got it's got a little more stormtrooper vibes to the mouth there. I don't know if I want to like really refocus this guy here. How's that?
That's pretty good. Yep, they look pretty good. Definitely the Series 2 one, the only thing it's missing, which I think would add a little extra to it, is the little black parts on the mouthpieces, like we have with the Stormtrooper.
The new stormtrooper.
Yeah, the new Stormtrooper. Yep.
So with the Rogue One set, I don't know if we mentioned this last. I think I mentioned wondering if it was different. We did after the show go back and look, and the mouth on the stormtrooper, they added the 2 dots on either side of the mouth. So this one, Mando,
Armada edition. So yeah, see, his boots aren't painted.
it's seen better days. That's a lot of brown.
Yeah.
That's yeah. I mean,
It's just like almost an unpainted figure.
and this is almost unpainted as well.
Right. Although that one does have slightly, the brown is slightly different, the color of it from the first series. So
Yeah.
if you wanted to be able to denote the two and know that you got the Armada edition, that would be the way that you can identify it.
So this one because we've got different versions now. This one is still the molded visor.
Yep.
So it is unpainted. The black visor is unpainted because this is the molded version, and I do prefer this to the new version. So you can go in super easy with a Gundam marker, tiny fine tip Gundam marker, and color in that visor. It takes literally 5 seconds, and you get the molded lines and the visor, and it looks great. The new one is a smooth face of the helmet that they just go in and blast a like T on it for the visor. So, I got that one just out of curiosity. I don't think that's one I necessarily needed, but yeah, it's there. Again, I think that it's just mainly to have Mando product on shelves for the movie. I did get another Phase 2 because I'm a Phase 2 guy, Kevin.
Mm-hmm.
I prefer Phase 2 clones.
Great.
So happy to have those. Let's see. Now, the one I haven't really taken a look at yet at all or seen a whole lot of pictures of is Anakin.
Anakin's paint on his head is something to be desired. Yeah, Rambo.
Kevin, we talked about this last time. This is such a strange release, right?
Yeah. Super unique. I don't even remember him riding that speeder. I'm sure he did in the show or something. But yeah, even still to have him in his civilian clothes like that, like, are we going to get the other Bad Batch guys
I can't
in
imagine. I mean,
crew in civilian clothes?
what a choice. I mean, I just, again, this is one of those, I'm just curious, like, when this got pitched, who was like, we've got to do a new mold of Hunter in his civilian clothes.
Right. Yeah,
Wild.
and this is the third version of Hunter that we get.
Yeah.
Because we've got our Bad Batch Season 1, Bad Batch Season 2 in their armor, and then this civilian clothes guy.
Wild. I don't know what else to say other than it's crazy this exists.
Yeah.
Right.
Very cool though. And I mean, we saw this revealed as well. They've got some other items coming that are like, man, wild. So
yeah, that's just so crazy to me. Next one. Here we go. We've got Anakin. Somebody else in chat saying the paint on their Anakin face was a little weird too.
Yeah, he looks like he looks kind of like
cool speeder. I do like the speeder.
You know what his face looks like? Is like RoboCop. On some of them. The one I actually have here, fortunately, I got a couple of them, and so I picked the one that had the best face paint application, but some of the versions of him look like RoboCop. Oh, and I didn't even notice this, but he's got the little tail of hair, like his little ponytail thing or whatever, rat tail, hanging down on his chest. I didn't even see that on there.
Does he?
Yeah.
Oh, just on his neck?
Yeah, kind of like comes down around his neck and kind of over his right shoulder.
So there's a little bit of paint wear on mine, like there's like some black kind of showing through on mine, but I don't think it's necessarily. Let's see, where are we going? I don't think it's really that bad. I mean, the hairline
yours looks pretty good.
The hairline is very normal. I'm looking at it like
that
pretty
looks
critically, and the hairline looks great on this.
Yeah, there's some
It,
that I've seen where that face paint goes up onto the hairline and then kind of all the way across the back where it looks like it goes beyond his ear and it looks really weird. He looks literally like RoboCop.
I don't know if I can
You're
even
too
get.
close. Got to go back up. Keep going.
Yeah.
Keep
Well,
going.
I'm trying to refocus here.
Oh, gotcha.
I don't know if I can even focus this close.
He does have the bun. Does have the man bun on the back of his head for sure. You're getting closer. Oh, there we go. He's coming in focus. Yeah. Yeah, that paint application looks good. That one looks better than the one that I've got, actually.
Well, that's good. Makes me feel good.
Yeah.
His hilt looks great too.
Mm-hmm.
Really clean hilt. So I'm really happy with that one. Again, it's nice to get a brand new figure in the line.
Yeah, for sure.
Love that. So what does that leave us with? Only thing we
Obi-Wan.
haven't seen.
So
That's
here
all
is
of them.
your
So I must
Obi-Wan.
have a third. Yeah, let's take a look at that. I must have a third clone in here. Yeah.
While you're doing that.
Well,
Here
we don't need to
is
see a third one. I got 3 clones and then each of the other ones.
the Obi-Wan.
Man, I love that. That is really cool. His head looks good. I think that's a great
So one thing that's really cool, it's going to get washed out here by the light, but I'll see if I can angle him. He actually has the Republic logo on
mhm.
his gauntlet.
So this is
See that?
another one where the tabard is unpainted, right? That's basically just the plastic color. Is that right? Like his neck
Yes,
is the paint and
correct.
the tabard is the plastic color.
You got it. Yep.
So that one could probably use a you could probably hit that one with like a just tiny bit of a matte spray.
You could. I think if anything, I would probably do like
Just
a
paint the clone.
contrast paint or a wash. You could probably use like a sepia wash or something like that, and that could get down in the cracks.
Like a light brown.
Yeah, very, very light brown. But no, the figure I think looks great. The fact that they got the logo there on that gauntlet is really cool. Oh, there you go. See it?
That's awesome. Well, I'm banking on one of my light armor vehicles from Amazon coming with that. I hope that's the case. If not, might have to order 1 or 2 more.
Yeah.
Man, what's even in this wave that I could order multiples of to get
the A-wing?
Oh, yeah, I guess I could definitely do with you could repaint. A-wing's a great candidate to repaint too, so maybe I'll get a couple A-wings
or just have multiple
hope
of them
for the best.
What's
that?
You gotta have multiple of them to build out your hangar.
Yeah, for the one day when they come out with the Star Destroyer.
That's right. Crash that thing right through the front.
Cut it in half and glue it to the bridge there.
I know. Now I'm gonna have to 3D print one and have it crash in.
So I think maybe by next episode we'll have more of that in hand. My guess is even if they haven't started to ship some out, probably somebody from Meyer will have shipped you the Y-wing or A-wing, Kevin. But I think those are the big hitters for Series 11. You've got the Y-wing and the A-wing, and it feels pretty top heavy for this wave. Not an even wave, I don't think. But I think those are decent Armada releases. But I think the Fiend Fighter, Snub Fighter, those aren't moving the needle a whole lot for me personally. But I do like that we got.
Yeah.
I do like that we got the new and really the Fiend Fighter is a bit of a retool. I'd love to get that in hand and see those with
Yeah.
with existing Marok and Shinhati
Yeah, mine has
as well.
mine shipped. Should be here soon. To be honest,
Nice.
the Clatoonian pilot here for the Snub Fighter looks
Really
awesome.
good figure.
Yeah. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see if I can get myself here without clicking
Good
myself out of the
color.
screen.
Yeah, a
Thank
lot
you,
of detail.
Scott, for
A
sending that
lot of
over.
detail.
A lot of detail for a figure that is, pretty obscure, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah, we're not. That's it's focused on your computer screen.
Okay, good. Well, nobody gets to see it, so there you go.
Unknown X-wing. What are we talking about? Unknown X-wing chat. Hey, did you ever do it? Did you pull up the number of? Well, I see Cassidy commenting here.
Yeah,
Did you pull up Kickstarter to see where we're at?
1359 was
Yeah.
where
Well,
it was just a minute ago.
yeah. So if you want to go to Kickstarter.com, search Cube Squadron, sign up for emails on that. That would be great, and we'll get us closer to launch on that project. That would be amazing. So we've hit the 2 hour mark as we
Oh man,
often
it's
do.
bumped up.
Oh,
1360. Got one
oh,
more.
one person jumped on.
We got
Um,
it. Or everyone counts.
we'll just briefly. I don't. There's so many podcasts and people that run through Star Wars news and
Yeah.
do deep dives into recapping Maul. Kevin, did you watch Maul?
I have not had a chance to catch up on any TV shows recently. There's so
Yeah,
many that I want to watch right now.
it's pretty wild, man. It's a very gritty, serious show. It's pretty
Cool.
intense. Um, it seems like it'll be cool. I'm excited to kind of see where it goes. They put 8 episodes out for reviewers, and it's sitting pretty high on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh, nice.
They saved those last 2 episodes for, I guess they don't want it spoiled, so it'll be
Hmm.
cool to see where it goes. Light did only other things that came out were.
Does Maul die at the end by Obi-Wan Kenobi?
Have you seen Star Wars Rebels? It is weird to I feel like it's always weird retreading Maul stuff because we've seen
Yeah.
so much in the beginning and so much at the very end. And it's
Right.
always kind of a weird vibe just filling in the middle because you know where he's been, you know where he's going to end up.
Right.
And, but I did see someone speculating this week. They're like, what if he didn't die on Tatooine? From
He is like
Obi-Wan.
invincible.
He's invincible somehow.
Yeah.
He did not die.
The force just keeps on sucking him back to life. Just like
Maybe this new apprentice finds him or something.
yeah, just like in the return of whatever it was, where Rey saves Kylo, and then Kylo saves Rey, and then Rey saves Kylo, and then Kylo saves Rey, and then Rey saves whatever the caterpillar is that's on the ground.
And
You
then
know
we
what I mean?
hunt. Yeah, and then we hunt for Ben.
Yeah,
Um
crazy.
so the only other thing I saw today, maybe yesterday or today, it looks like Mando and Grogu is going to be 2 hours and 12 minutes.
All right,
I
still
think
too
that's
short.
good. It
Needs to
is
be 2.5.
tracking for a 70 to 85 million dollar opening, which would
Okay.
put it under Solo.
Mm-mm.
Now
Not
here's
good.
the thing. The budget for this movie is like 160 million, 165 million, something
Oh,
like that.
nice.
So
That's not bad.
it does not have to make the money that some of these do to turn a profit.
Yeah.
Obviously, they reshot a massive portion of Solo. They reshot a massive portion of Rogue One. So it doesn't have to hit crazy money, even if it hits 500 million.
Yeah, I mean that basically
globally,
puts you at 350 million in terms of like marketing spend, because they typically say marketing spend is the same as what the cost is.
Yeah, so I if you hit 500, you're probably doing okay on it, but
Yeah.
just kind of interesting, and who knows, sometimes they're dead on with those estimates. There's
Mhm.
also a lot of times that hype just builds randomly right at the end, and they were underestimating. But
Yeah.
I don't think 85 is too crazy. That
Are
might
you
be
going to
right.
go see it opening weekend?
Oh, absolutely. But it's weird to. So I just bought tickets for Dune 2, which
Mm-hmm.
is 8 months away, Kevin.
Dune 3, you mean?
Yeah, Dune 3. Sorry. Dune
Okay.
Part 3 is 8 months away. And
Jeez.
we are like within almost at a month here, and there's no Mando tickets, which is crazy to me.
Hmm.
I think it's weird that there's no pre-sale of these tickets yet. It's so
Yeah.
strange. I feel like they need to reveal the popcorn buckets and all the drink cups and crazy things you can get at the theater. We need to see tickets come up. I don't know why there's nothing for
Yeah.
this. It's a little strange. I mean, I don't think this is the case, but just from outside, it feels a little bit like a low confidence move, right? That's how it just comes off to me.
Hmm.
If you felt awesome about this, 2 months out, you'd put tickets up or something like
Yeah.
that. You're making a huge to do about it. I don't think you can wait till May the 4th for this kind of thing to ride May the 4th hype for tickets. You've surely you've got to put these out earlier. Yeah, it looks like an AT-AT is going to be the popcorn bucket. Um, so I think they just arrived at theaters. There's like boxes you can see of the theaters. Looks like AT-AT popcorn bucket
Hmm.
and some kind of cup, but it's weird. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like we should see tickets for it. I will be appalled and shocked if by the next episode we still do not have a pre-sale for these movie tickets. That'll be insane to me in this day and age when you
Yeah.
can buy tickets 2 months out. That would be insane.
Yeah.
But
I gotta
I'm
find
getting
somebody to go with me to the movie.
the closer we get, the more excited I'm getting. So, yeah, if it's in IMAX, I'll be there. Although, Kevin, those Dune tickets were $47.
Man, tell you what.
It's IMAX 70 millimeter film, and I do think they charge more now. They've wised up,
Hmm.
and not only are they upcharging you for IMAX, they're also upcharging you for IMAX film. Because I guess they have to pay a special technician to be there for it and all that kind of stuff. So
Hmm.
the 70 millimeter showings are now almost $50, which is just
That's
crazy to me.
crazy. And then you get
Um,
popcorn and a drink, and it's 100.
yeah, but Hail Mary was amazing in 70 millimeter.
Nice.
So good. I don't know if you've seen that yet.
I have not.
It was amazing in IMAX. Coming back, I think Mario took it for a couple weeks.
Hmm.
It's gonna come back to IMAX if you missed it. So I definitely suggest seeing it in IMAX or Dolby for the contrast.
Yeah.
Both great formats. Kevin, were you able to get the community spotlight images up this
Yeah,
time?
I
Okay.
did.
So we'll pull up our last little segment here before we hop off. Community Spotlight. Every episode, we shine a spotlight on cool things going on in the MGS community, customs, videos, displays, and of course, your photography. You can send in submissions anytime on Instagram or microgalaxysquadcast@gmail.com. Today, I guess this could go in a collection category, but this is something we've seen before, but I haven't seen in a while. And I think more people need to be doing this. As the line gets bigger and we start trashing our boxes because we are just incapable of keeping that much stuff in our houses, the
Hmm.
blueprints got to be cut down and put into card sheets. I love this idea. I have all my blueprints saved for this purpose, and he's gone the extra mile here, and he's cutting out all kinds of little clips from the packaging and basically making a little what's it called, like a um what's the word I'm looking for, not a montage, but
Scrapbook.
yeah, kind of like a scrapbook here,
Hmm.
um of things for the from the packaging.
Yeah.
Absolutely love it. I think this is like the best use of the blueprints on the back. um such a cool thing to have in a binder. The only thing I like as much as this, maybe not more, but as much, is the person I saw that took the blueprint cards and
Mm-hmm.
put them on a trading card like portrait stand. So
Okay.
it's just a little plastic stand that holds a single card,
Yep.
and they were putting those by the ship on their shelf.
Mm.
So they would
Gotcha.
have the ship, and then they would have this blueprint card on the card
Oh,
stand
nice.
beside the ship. And I thought that was also a really, really cool way to display these.
Yeah. Yep. That is a smart way to do this. I literally went through
At
maybe,
Adam A in the Facebook group, by the way. Sorry, Adam
yeah,
A.
I went
Really
through
cool.
maybe a month, 2 months ago, and I went through and just basically cut out all of just the back of the packaging of all of the items because it was just,
Mm-hmm.
I had the whole thing folded up basically. Like I'd take the blister pack out and fold up the box.
Yep.
I'm
Same.
like, what the heck am I doing with all this stuff? Like, I'm not gonna keep all this. Like, who? I
Same.
mean, I can just look it up online and find it if I need it. So, um, yeah, I mean, I have this idea of going through and taking pictures of all of them to be able to do like a, you know, digital thing with it, but uh, I'm not
I
gonna do it.
love his scrapbooking skills. Maybe that was the word I was looking for, like a
Yeah.
scrapbook um, deal here, but this little scrapbook montage. But I love it.
Yep.
Very,
Very
very cool
cool.
thing to do. Um, Kevin,
Yes.
hopefully we'll be back in 2 weeks and not 1 month.
Yeah, for
Um,
sure. I
and
hope so as
maybe
well.
we'll have a patrol gunship that's gone up for sale. I sure hope so.
Yeah, I
It'll
mean,
be
2
very
weeks
fun.
puts us, where does that put us? That puts us really close to the 4th.
I think we should know by that point if we're
Yeah.
getting that ship on the vault, surely.
Yeah, for sure. It'd either be yeah, the week of the 21st or the 28th.
Yeah. And that might dictate when we go live with the next episode, if that thing's either out for sale or even shipping by the time we get
Yeah.
close to that. Because
Or if anybody from Jazzwares is in here and wants to send that information over so we can get it out to the community and get everybody hyped up, we'd be glad to do that and help to continue to make this line grow.
feels like a pipe dream at this point.
Yeah.
But
If not,
maybe,
that's
hey,
okay. We're gonna spread the news anyways because we want
we
the line
we
to
we sure
continue.
will. Tune in to Hyperdrive Star Wars channel, and they'll have the cutting edge stuff for you there. Apparently,
Yeah.
still crazy. That's so. It was so nonchalant too. They
Yeah.
didn't say it was like an exclusive reveal or anything. They just put the pictures up and we're like, here we go.
No, we're not bitter about it.
No, no,
No.
no, for real, not. It just it was funny. There was no like to do about it. It just was somebody was like, hey, I'm watching this thing, and they put up these pictures, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool.
We want to tune
I,
in here. Yeah. Spread the word. Tell Jazzwares, hey man, why don't you guys get over on the Squadcast? That the only channel dedicated to Micro Galaxy Squadron.
it's been
Boom.
fun, Kevin.
It has been
It's
fun.
fun. Thank you to everybody that was hanging out with us tonight. The 100 or so of you that were on here, it's been awesome. We love you guys.
Yeah.
Uh, a whole month. We will try not to do that again. Kevin, I think you're gonna have several videos coming up soon, right? On your channel.
Gosh, so many. I know. I'm like looking forward to it and not looking forward to it. So I got the Armada edition. I've got the Fiend Fighter will be here on Tuesday, as well as the Snub Fighter, and then shortly after that will be the Y Wing and the A Wing, and that should round us out until all this
Assuming you
other
get them
stuff,
in, yeah.
yeah, starts to hit.
I'm hoping I get lucky and I get that surprise notice that it's shipped.
Yeah,
I'm gonna look at mine and see what the dates are on mine because I haven't checked in a while. Man, yeah, mine are 23rd for the snub fighter,
Mm-hmm.
14th through the 24th for the A-wing. So a big window there.
Yeah.
15th through the 29th for the Y-wing and Fiend fighter. So who knows, man? That 10-day window, and they may ship tomorrow or they may ship in May. It's a crapshoot with these sometimes, but man, I'm excited to get that Y-wing and the A-wing. Whew.
Yep, agreed.
It's gonna be fun. I still am shocked that Series 11 has hit this quickly after Series 10. The waves may be getting slightly smaller, but they're still hitting pretty consistently. So at least there's that. It's been really fun to see, like, you know, the Series 9 and 10 were almost on top of each other.
Mm-hmm.
And it really hasn't been more than a couple months. And now we've got 11 hitting all of a sudden. Hopefully they can keep this momentum up and we're not waiting till fall for the next wave. But man, if we were getting Series 12 at the end of the summer here, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, agreed.
You can follow me at Micro Galaxy Squadron on Instagram, Micro Squadron on Twitter, and here at Micro Galaxy Squadron on YouTube. Kevin, you are Kevin's Micro Fleet everywhere, right?
Yep, Kevin's Micro Fleet on YouTube and on Instagram, and I think that's it.
We appreciate you guys. Be good. Hopefully we'll see you again in 2 weeks.
That's right.
Until then.
For now, I guess we're squadding out.
Squadding out. See you guys.
See you, everybody.